In today's video, I'm going to show you how to scalp the markets like a pro. So enjoy today's video. Today's video is sponsored by Go Markets. Go Markets is a multi-award-winning broker who's regulated by the Financial Service Commission. Myself and the BD members have been using Go Markets for over 7 years now. They go above and beyond to support the BD community and their traders. They offer award-winning customer support, thousands of tradable products, and some of the lowest spreads in the industry. This is perfect if your style of trading is scalping like mine. If you're interested in signing up to Go Markets, please use the link in the description below. Thank you and enjoy today's video. If somebody asked me what skills would you need to be a successful trader, I would definitely say discipline, patience, very well calculated. So the decisions you make are very calculated, they're very organized. Like a game of chess, you know, if you lose a game of chess, it's because you've made a mistake somewhere along that line, and it's probably because you've made a move and you haven't quite planned ahead, you haven't really calculated what piece can get you, and you end up making a mistake and losing the game. So definitely calculated decision making, and also a bit of risk taking, a bit of gambling, that kind of dark side, I would say, will make you a perfect trader. The sort of guy that will chuck a parachute out of an aeroplane and then jump out of the plane and chase after it. And you're like, that there makes no logical reason why you would want to do that. But that's the kind of skill you need with trading. When you take a trade, right, when you look at it from a logical point of view, it doesn't make any sense because you're risking a bit of money to potentially make some money, and you know, the most sensible people will be like, well, I don't want to risk my money, I want to keep the money in my bank. But you kind of got to have that kind of evil side to be a good trader. You know, you've got to be able to handle, you know, risk. And, you know, kind of, I wouldn't say gambling, but it has that line between calculated decision making and gambling. And you've kind of got to sit in the middle. You know, you kind of got to take risk. You've got to just pull the trigger, because most traders, right, and this is true, most traders and people in life will always talk themselves out of something. You know, they'll have an idea, they'll have a plan. You know what I want to do? I want to set up a restaurant, or I want to go to university, or I want to do this, or I want to be a trader. But they'll end up talking themselves out of it. Oh, I haven't got any money, or I don't have any time, or my day job doesn't allow me to do it, whatever, right? A trader would just do it. They wouldn't think twice, they would just make the decision. So on my charts in front of me now, I have GPUSD on the 5-minute time frame, and I have GPUSD on the 1-hour time frame. This is pure price action. And what I'm going to do is I want to try and teach you to get that sniper entry point. And it's all about just taking the goddamn trade, right? So many traders out there, they will always wait for confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. And trust me, if you are that kind of trader, it is too late, right? You've just wasted the setup. It's pointless. You'll be entering too late. So don't do it. You've got to literally have a set of rules, calculated decision planning. And as soon as those rules have met, bang, no thinking about it, enter the trade, boom, in. Because if you are hesitant, then you know, you're sitting there going, oh, should I take it? Should I not? It's too late, okay? So what we're going to do, and I will do this freehandly, so I haven't planned it. On the 1-hour charts, right, I'm going to mark up some support and resistance levels, okay? I'm going to mark up the previous low just there, and I'm going to mark up the previous high just there, okay? So currently right now, I just want to show you as well, I'll mark up the previous high before that one as well. So as you can see here, clearly, hold on here. Okay, I'm back now. So clearly, price is in a downtrend, right? There we go. Thank you very much. So a sell from here would be what? With the trend. Okay, now let's see if that happens. Now, I don't actually know. Like I said, I completely kind of just pressed play on this simulator. I don't actually know what happens. So we're just going to press play on this simulator, and hopefully something happens, or hopefully we come up to that level. Obviously, we got the low, we got the high, the previous low, and then the previous high. I'm just going to mark up the previous high as well. Okay, it's just there. You all see that? So previous high, previous low before that one. Well, actually, that is the previous low. Yeah, previous low. I'm confused myself. Previous high, previous low, previous low, previous high, new low, previous high. Yeah, there we go. We got there. Okay, so let me just wind it forward. Okay, here we go here, right? Here's a go here, right? Right, so you see how price has come to this low here, right? This is a very good example. Price has come to this support line here. Now, it doesn't matter if, you don't say it's a support line or it is a support line. It's not what I'm teaching you here. What I'm teaching you here is that I have marked up a level. The reason why I've marked up this level is because if price comes to this level, I'm going to buy from it, right? I've already made that calculated decision that based off support and resistance and some price action, I already know price is in a downtrend. I'm going to buy from it. Now, this is calculated decision, right? I've already waited for confirmation, right? If I wait for any more confirmation after this, price is going to be price would have moved from it and it would be too late. To give you an example here, right? You see how prices come right down to that level, right? And I want to show you this because sometimes I take Mogwai signals right at the levels and it confuses people. If I buy right at that level, it means I can get my stop loss out of the way, which saves me from getting manipulated. To give you an example here, right? Let's go with a 15 pip stop loss, or let's go with a 10 pip stop loss, okay? And we'll go for a 20 pip take profit, a 1 to 2. Now, can you see, I mean, let's just be honest, let's go even tighter than that. Let's go 4 pip stop loss, okay? 20 pips. See how tight my stop loss is. Because I'm entering right at that level, it's given me possibly, and this is the word, because I'm entering right at the level, there's so many advantages of this. The first one is it means that I'm getting in at a better entry point, okay? Because if price reverses right from this level, I've got I bought literally at the bottom of an uptrend. Like that is the dream, isn't it? To buy at the bottom of an uptrend and ride it all the way to the top. That could happen here. So that's an advantage. The other one, I can have my stop loss out of the way because I'm buying right at the level, okay? But to do all this, it means you have to be fearless. Right, I've marked up my level, my confirmation has lined up, it's come straight down to the zone, bang, instantly enter a trade. I don't know if this trade's going to go, oh, there you go, there, one. Boom, there you go there. The problem is though, and let me give you an example here. If we go back to here, right, so let's go back to here. If you were to enter this trade here because we got an engulfing candle, you've waited for that extra confirmation. And you know what, Jamie, I'm going to go for a 4 pip stop loss and a 20 pip take profit because I've got an engulfing candle off a support line. If you enter the trade here, right, you're already 15 pips too late. 15 pips. And look what happens if I take a buy with a 4 pip stop loss. Oh, look, you get stopped out. See the difference? Now, what you can do is think, I know what I will do is I'll put my stop loss below the support line because that's what I'm taught. Okay, 20 pip stop loss, 20 pip take profit. You're now going for a 1-to-1, right? Are you going to get 20 pips out of this trade? Yeah, you get 20 pips out of the trade. Okay, but you see the difference now? It comes down to just being fearless, and that's something you have to learn. When you are trading, it's about calculated decisions. Right, I've got my entry point, I've got my set of rules, I know what I'm looking for, I've marked up my levels, okay? As soon as price comes to it, I'll either get a Mogwai signal or whatever you're trading, right? But you want to be confident enough to be executing that trade perfectly. To give you an example as well, okay, which I was hoping for, I've got rid of my 5-minute charts again. Hold on here. What I was hoping for to show you, and I think it might happen, is price might come to this resistance area at the top, which would be perfect because that will be a nice trade with the trend. So let me just go to here. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Okay, here we go here. Right, watch this. Watch this, right? So, same again, right? Watch the 5-minute charts, watch the 1-hour charts. So, I've marked up my level, right? I've marked up my level. I've gone, right, okay, as soon as price comes to this level, I'm selling it. It's a downtrend. I've confirmed it's a downtrend. We've got a lower low, lower high. This one here is a little bit slightly risky because it's created a double bottom pattern. So slightly risky, but it's still a downtrend until we obviously the opposite happens and we go into an uptrend, which would be something like that there, but that's clearly not happening. Okay, we got to look at stuff from a logical, calculated decision. It's still a downtrend. Right, it might go into an uptrend, but you know, you can always look at stuff in hindsight and say this could happen, that could happen. It's a downtrend. We're selling from this resistance. That's why I've marked up this level. As soon as price comes to it, I'm going to buy right, sell right at the level. It means I can get my stop loss out of the way. So there you go there. If I look at the 5 minute charts now, so price has come to the 1 hour resistance, right? We go to the 5 minute charts. We've got a rejection wick. Boom. Thank you. Sellers starting to come in. Right, I'll put my stop loss out of the way. So 50, let's go with 10 pip stop loss. Okay, 20 pip take profit. Because I have entered right at this level, it means again, possibly I might be going down with the trend. I could be selling right at the top of a downtrend, which would be amazing, right? It means I can get my stop loss out of the way. I could though, because I haven't waited for confirmation, I might get stopped out. But for me, it's a risk I'm willing to take, okay? Let's see what happens here, right? Do I get stopped out? No, price comes up here. Now, boom, I win the trade. Now, the problem is now, if you've waited and gone, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to mark up this previous low here because I'm going to wait for a change of character. Let's see if we come up back to that level. Yeah, you see how we reject to that level just there? Right? And you think, you know what? This is telling me now, change of character, confirmation, 1 hour resistance, let's sell the market. The problem is selling here, right? Again, we'll go with 10 pip stop loss, 20 pip take profit. Okay, the problem is with here, look, you see how you nearly got stopped out there, right? Do I win the trade? No, you see you get stopped out. So what's happened here is you've followed the textbook rule. Right, confirmation, resistance, break and retouch. But what you should do is build up that confidence to be like, right, I've done my analysis, I've made my calculate decision. This is the move that I'm going to do when price does this. Bang, in and out, no messing about. To show you a very good example, we'll actually finish off with a trade that I took last night off my phone in bed. Okay, I want to show you it because I took a perfect break and retouch just here, right? Break and retouch. You see how price, I think it was that one. Yeah, it was a sell. Yeah, so here, I'd marked up this level like this here. Price had come down, retouched that level. If I just zoom in, it's going to be a bit unclear. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. Yeah, there we go there. Oh no, it wasn't. It was... First of all, let me look at the binary destroyer because that's going to help me. I'll work backwards. Okay, so I took, oh, it wasn't Aussie US. Hold on, hold on. Give me a sec. I've got to think what trade I took. Okay, yeah, it was Aussie US dollar sell. So I took this sell here and I took it right at the level. You'll see in a minute, you'll see the video that I took, but this is the after. This is the after part of that video. Right? So basically, I sold literally there. MACD had gone overbought, Mogwai signal, I sold right at the level, right? And literally, look how much pips I made, 120 pips. I didn't get 120 pips, I closed it off early. But there you go there, 120 pips. Nice trade with the trend. If you go to the 4 hour now, you'll actually see my logical point of view. There you go there. So that makes sense. There you go. So on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour chart, look what we have, right? And I want to show you. I'm just going to mark up this level here. I'm going to mark up this level here. Bang. Look at that, right? Trend down, pull back, trend down, pull back, sell with the trend. That there is exactly where I sold off the 1 hour charts. And you know what? I'd already done my analysis while I was in bed. I knew that price was in a downtrend. I thought, right, bang, perfect. Price has come up to the 1 hour resistance or 4 hour resistance. Well, this is the daily resistance, but I mean, you can say it's the daily, you can say it's the 4 hour, whatever, yeah? As soon as price came to it, I got a Mogwai signal, bang, no messing about. I'm in with the trend, Boom, minimal drawdown. We go back to 1 hour charts, no drawdown whatsoever. That is it. It paid off perfectly, absolutely perfectly. Couldn't fault it, made some money while I sleep.
By the words that you say, the voice that carries them has kept me astray. Too soon to act on it, can we ever be? That all depends on what you're feeling from me. Let me show you all the way. Let me show you all the way.